Good morning, and I'm delighted to welcome Christine Lagarde back to the Treasury this morning to present the conclusions of the IMF's annual Article 4 assessment of the UK economy. The IMF report notes that early agreement on a transition period would avoid a cliff edge exit in March 2019 and reduce the uncertainty facing firms and households. I agree with that analysis.
The most significant events were voters' decision to withdraw from membership in the European Union and the government's decision to invoke Article 50. And these two decisions are already having an impact in the economy, even though the UK is not expected to leave the EU until 2019. Now, in this country, the United Kingdom, since the start of this year, growth has slowed notably. The significant depreciation of the sterling that followed the referendum has pushed inflation over 3%, squeezing real incomes and private consumption. Companies are also delaying some investment decisions until they have greater clarity about post-Brexit trade rules in particular. Our forecast for growth in 2017, this year, is 1.6%, down from 1.8% in 2016 and 2.3% in 2015. And all of that despite what I have just mentioned, which is a stronger global environment. We feared that if that came to realization, that Brexit was decided upon, it would most likely entail a depreciation of the sterling, an increase of inflation, a squeezing of wages and disposable income, and a slowdown and probably a reduction of investment. I know that some people at the time said, oh, it's those experts. Well, we do what we can and everybody has to do their job. What we are seeing today is that narrative that we identified as a potential risk in May 2016 is actually being rolled out as we speak. This is what we are seeing. It's not experts talking, it's the economy demonstrating that. A negotiation that drags on and on with massive uncertainty continuing is simply going to delay the plans, the strategies, and the investment decision-making process of the whole corporate sector, whether it's real economy, as is sometimes differentiated from the financial sector, but all sectors included will be operating on that basis. Clearly, the more the UK economy will be open to trade in general, EU included, the more likely it is that productivity will go up and that growth will increase. So I think from that you can conclude that a good trade agreement that is mutually beneficial would be in everybody's best interest.